and making sure that our future leaders, whether political, corporate, academic, athletic, or otherwise, are involved, informed, and responsible is something we simply must achieve. And with your help, I think we can. And today I hope that each of you will leave here with a renewed commitment to bringing our young people into full citizenship. Instead of a program, we're looking for a movement which can spread across the country. The future of our young leaders represents the future of America. And since this is a priority of mine, I want to express my personal thanks to you. However, beyond my personal interest, the country also owes you a debt of gratitude for your dedication to our younger citizens. So I thank you and God bless you.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
And with your help, I think we can.
Hi, I'm Ranelle Baldwin, proudly serving once again as your CFRW State Scholarship Chair for 2022-23. Last year, many of our members saw the video that was sent across the state. In this year's video, we have special guests that will evoke even more interest to further support our youth this term. Enjoy this footage just filmed at the Ronald Reagan Ranch. Well, Andrew, it is such a pleasure to be in the Reagan Center once again with you.
It's great to see you. Great to welcome you, especially on this week of all weeks where we have a high school conference going on right now, just down below us. And that's part of Young America's Foundation's nationwide slate of programs. We reach high school and college students now, actually middle school students as well. We're expanding the reach of our programs to even younger age levels all over the country, but particularly here in Santa Barbara through our Reagan Ranch programs. As you know, we stepped forward to save the Reagan Ranch almost 25 years ago in the spring of 1998 when it was in danger of being lost. Mrs. Reagan and the president, who was still alive at the time, made the difficult decision to sell the property when he couldn't enjoy it anymore. And today it's a place that is not only a testament to him and his legacy, a way to honor what he accomplished for our country and the world, but it's a place where we can inspire future generations with his example, his leadership, the principles, values, and ideas which were so important to him, and he worked hard to transmit, actually working with Young America's Foundation throughout his career.
Well, I am so happy to be here at the Ronald Reagan Ranch, and more so that Jessica Patterson, our state chairwoman, is here with me today to best show how CFRW is best aligning our scholarship funds with Young America's Foundation. Jessica, why were you willing to come today?
Well, who could give up an opportunity to be on the Reagan Ranch? The place is just so inspiring. The legacy of the president is just really encapsulated here. And so I would never miss an opportunity to visit the Reagan Ranch. On top of that, I'm very excited to continue the partnership between the CFRW and YAF for our scholarship opportunities.
America is under siege. We see it on our campuses and in our culture. The left started its takeover of our colleges and culture over a half-century ago. And the new administration is working to take over everything we hold dear. That's why, as the new president of Young America's Foundation, we're launching the Long Game. The Long Game is a bold plan that will invest in our young people for generations to come. This is about enacting a plan that outlasts me and you.
I'm here at the Bacara here in beautiful Santa Barbara, and I'm pleased to have Katie Pavlich here with me. CFRW women are so happy that you've taken this time to share in our video of why we are promoting Young America's Foundation with our scholarship funds. Many of our members heard you speak as our featured speaker at the 2021 State Convention held in Palm Springs. What was your individual experience with Young America's Foundation, and how did that affect your life and your career path?
Yeah, so the first time I came to a Young America's Foundation conference was when I was in college, and I think I was in the same boat as a lot of college students. I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do with my career. I knew who I was in terms of my principles and how I grew up, but I was really kind of lost in terms of where I wanted to go and the direction of what I should be doing while I was paying for this degree. And I was so grateful for Young America's Foundation because I came to this conference in Santa Barbara. I went to the Reagan Ranch, and it was almost like a light bulb went off, and there was this clarity about what I should be doing. And it was that I wanted to be in media and I wanted to be involved in the conservative movement. And I learned so much just by going to the Reagan Ranch and seeing, you know, the history and people who have walked there. Whether now as a young professional I can come back and talk about my experience and help other students get a foot in the door when it comes to what they want to do professionally or at school.
Well, thank you so much for resharing that again.
Yeah, of course.
What an
Happy to.
incredible experience you had back then.
I did,
And
yes.
how incredible the result is years later, because you are such an integral speaker, not just in our state, but in our nation.
The vital transition from traditional scholarships we've done in the past to partnering with Young America's Foundation has proved to be an excellent decision for CFRW. Our scholarship funds can now make a bigger and more long-lasting impact to support our youth to instill conservative values for years to come and in turn support the future for the Republican Party. Many of you may be wondering, why is partnering with Young America's Foundation best for CFRW? Some reasons are that traditional scholarships did not translate into making more recurring members, and the amount given was not enough to make a big impact, with there really being no benefit to CFRW. Yet, partnering with Young America's Foundation is that they are truly committed to ensuring increased numbers of young Americans to understand and be inspired by the ideas of individual freedom, a strong national defense, free enterprise, and traditional values. A lasting achievement to note is that CFRW was recognized on the 2020-2021 Panel of Freedom Wall, and with continued goals met, I am sure this will be for years to come. I ask that each president of our individual clubs during one meeting this year would take time to promote donations to Young America's Foundation. Please make out your checks to Young America's Foundation and note the region in the memo, and mail to me as your scholarship chair. If there are any questions or further information I can give to you to best support you reaching this goal, please feel free to email me at scholarship@cfrw.org. You can also do a search of scholarships on the CFRW website to find the link.
All right, CFRW, we are going to hit this goal this year. Katie Pavlich in the video, Jessica Patterson in the video. She's got something to say so that you make that donation.
I know that Young America's Foundation changed my life. It put me on a path to where I am today, and there are thousands of students, college and high school, who benefit the same way through these scholarship programs, and I know that you guys like a challenge. You can not only meet the goal, but double it.
Once again, I am proud to be serving as your CFRW State Scholarship Chair this year. May we each, as individuals and as clubs, continue to support our future conservative leaders. Thank you.